Hi, I'm Caitlin, and this is Gladio on the Go Zoom edition. Today I'm talking to Wendy, who completed Foothill College's Digital Marketing Certificate program and now works in digital marketing.
My name is Wendy. I recently got my digital marketing certificate from Foothill College, and right now I am a digital marketing operations analyst for a startup called Frequence.
So what is digital marketing?
Yeah, so digital marketing is pretty much like online marketing. So it's like the promotion of brands to connect with potential customers using, the internet and other forms of digital communication. My team specifically specializes in social media. So we use social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Twitter as well.
And what does a typical day at work at Frequence look like for you?
So my typical day at Frequence would be, we have a daily meeting in the morning. All the operations team get together and talk about the amount of marketing campaigns that we have and who's going to work on which ticket. We also see how many updates we have for the day and whether we have, budget updates, flight updates, etc., or creatives as well. And so after looking at our game plan, we pretty much get to action and start working and launching campaigns. And also we monitor them to make sure that they are delivering impressions at their full potential.
What inspired you to get into digital marketing?
Well, technology has advanced so much in the last years, and I find it really interesting how companies can scale their business further. They can reach a much wider audience and generate more revenue through it. So advertising, is a way of communication, and I've always found really interesting how companies come up with different strategies to communicate to customers about their product.
What is the best part about your job?
So what I love most about my job is that I'm constantly being challenged and I'm learning new things almost every day, from marketing analytics, analyzing marketing campaigns data to see how well they are performing, to new ad policies that Facebook implements. Yeah, that's what I love most about my job. It's that I'm constantly learning.
How would you say the digital marketing program at Foothill College prepared you to succeed in this field?
So the digital marketing certificate provided me with, the necessary skills to get into the ad operations industry. They provide you with a digital learning platform that makes everything really interactive and gives you the necessary training and tools to apply it in the real world. PathStream is like a great tool because it's very user-friendly and very interactive, so it makes you practice for the real world.
So how did you land your first job in the industry?
So I had many rejections before getting some offers. I was getting a bit discouraged because, I interviewed with many companies and I went through the interview process and most of them didn't call me back. But however, when I least expected, I got not only one, but two different job offers for two different companies. So at the end, it was me rejecting a company, and I chose the one that fit with my values the most.
I love that. You never gave up, and here you are now. Were there any other barriers that you faced along your journey?
So I'm a first-generation graduate in my family of 4 siblings. So I always felt like I needed to accomplish my career goals and be successful in life. One of the barriers I faced was language, because English is not my first language, it's my second language. So sometimes I feel like I lacked of confidence because I thought they would pick someone else whose first language is English and not Spanish in my case.
Mm-hmm. And how were you able to overcome that and get through it?
Yeah, so what helped me a lot was, first of all, practice, watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to be prepared for interviews. They have a really good set of questions that you can practice with, and also there's like a lot of people that give you tips on how to what type of questions you have to ask your employer, or how to how to dress and stuff like that. So I feel like YouTube videos are really helpful. They do have a lot of good tips that you can implement.
Awesome. That's great advice. So outside of work, what are some of your hobbies and interests?
Yeah, so some of my hobbies is spending time with my mini Aussie puppy. His name is Finn. And yeah, just, like being active, going on walks, working out. And also, I believe it or not, I like seeing, new ads that companies come up with. It's kind of interesting to evaluate like whether or not they are using good tactics to attract customers. Can I show it to you?
Yes, please.
This is him.
So for anybody looking to get into digital marketing, do you have any advice?
Yeah, so my advice is that not to get discouraged. You won't get a job the first try. You're gonna have to interview with many companies before you land your first job. So it's gonna take a lot of effort and consistency, but eventually you will get there.
Wendy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about your career in digital marketing, what it's like, and how you got there. It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm Caitlin, and this is Gladio on the Go Zoom Edition. See ya!